首先感谢那个周总哈，然后包括那个问咨询给我这个长顺集团这么一个机会，来介绍一下我们长顺在这个二氧化碳利用方面所做的一些工作。然后呢，就是因为我从外资企业出来以后，大概有1年半的一个时间没有讲英文，所以就说我还是想最大化的利用我的一个时间来用英语来去 deliver 这样的 speech。So actually, I'm struggling a little bit before this presentation, which language I'm going to use, because actually I have been living out for the multinational company for around 2 years, so I use every opportunity to deliver the speech in English. So actually, yesterday when I had a dinner with my guests and on the tour to the chemical park, I was asked 3 questions. The first question is, why are you here? Okay, why are you here? Because you're not the company investor by CN Venture, and you are not the investor. Okay, you are not from the government. So why are you here? So the question actually is mostly answered by Keith. So we are working together with Econic to employ this kind of technology, carbon to polyol, in Chinese market. Okay, this is the first question I was asked. And the second question is, okay, you're from Changshun Group, right? And the topic today is about Changhua. So what's the relationship between Changshun Group and Changhua Chemical? Okay, the first question, and I answer like this. So Changshun Group is the mother company of Changhua Chemical, and we are one of the leading polyol manufacturers in China and also globally. And not only for Changhua Chemical, we also have several companies besides Changshun. And we are working like 50% in the automotive applications, and we are doing the surface application, and we are also doing some downstream applications in polyurethane. And the third question is, on the way to the campus, we saw another Changhua, right? Changhua Huagong, right? And your company name is Changhua Huaxue. So what's the relationship between this company with your company? Okay, actually there's no relationship, because we haven't had a plant yet in this Anqing. Anqing is one of the most beautiful city I have ever seen, but we haven't done the investment in Anqing yet. So we're going to take a deep look at it and whether we have the opportunity to invest here, because we are very impressed by the infrastructure and also the value chain in the polyurethane side. And as you can see, this is our topic today, and shaping the future with carbon emission. And this is one of the key objectives of our Changshun Group. And we are using the lowering the carbon dioxide and to make it a polyol together with Econic. And a little bit introduction about Changhua. And Changhua was founded in 2010, and up to now it is one of the biggest polyol manufacturers. I think this is also one of the reasons why Econic chose Changhua as the partner. And we have the capacity around 440 right now, and we are continuing to expand our capacity in the polyol production, and not only in POP and polyol side. And the next step, we'll put a lot of efforts and resources on the carbon dioxide-based polyol side to work together with all the company here. And last year we already passed IPO, so which means this year we're going to be listed. And the market we're going to put Changhua in is growth enterprise market in Shenzhen. So this year, in Shenzhen, we're going to have a very good, ceremony to celebrate the IPO listing for Changhua. And, our company is located in Zhangjiagang. It's along the Yangtze River. Here is Anqing, and, next is probably Wuhu. And the last step is Zhangjiagang, is where Changhua is located in. And the second is, what we are working on. So this is our layout for the low carbon dioxide-based industry. So we're not only for the carbon dioxide-based polyol, we're also looking at the carbon dioxide-based, polyurea as well. And in the future, any opportunity to turn the carbon dioxide into other classes or polymers, we are also very interested in. So this is working on. But of course, carbon dioxide-based polyol is the key priority for us, for Changhua, to start with this, future plan. And this is the whole value chain. And you can see Changhua actually is in the middle of the value chain through the carbon dioxide to the end application side. So Econic, as Keith just mentioned, they have good technology. They have the catalyst and also they have the processing technology to help us to make the carbon dioxide in the polyol. But we are staying in the middle. So we're making the polyol, and one of another company, Changshun, is working on the system as well. And Changhua has a lot of experience in the application side, like the shoe sole, like flexible foam, and automotive as well. So this is, we are in the middle of the value chain, so we know the customer, and we also know the upstream. And at the same time, in Zhangjiagang, we have a lot of sources of carbon dioxide. So we already signed a contract with Yonggang Steel, and they're going to capture carbon dioxide from their steel production, and we're going to use the captured carbon dioxide as raw material. Because according to the government, if you purchase the carbon dioxide from the market, okay, this is not your carbon dioxide reduction. And if you use the carbon dioxide captured, okay, this is your fruit. Okay, so this is what we are doing. And the next one is the product list. So Econic has done a tremendous job, to turn carbon dioxide into the polyol. But of course, in each market, there are different applications, there are different products which are needed by the different markets. So that's why Changhua has tailor-made several products according to the Chinese customers' request. So for example, if you look at the 6 grades, we have PCE 25, which means true as molecular functionality, and the number 25, which means the content of carbon dioxide. So it's very clear for the customers, the functionality of your product, and also how much content of carbon dioxide is used in your product, and easier for the customer to know what you are doing to reduce the carbon dioxide. And of course, by increasing the amount of carbon dioxide, the viscosity will be increased. So we need to look at different applications based on this kind of viscosity for the products. And here is the whole plan, the project plan. And our cooperation between Changhua and Econic can be traced by 2019. So at that time, still no COVID. So we have face-to-face meeting with Econic in China, and we agree, this is a good project. And during the COVID situation, it's the negotiation between Econic and Changhua lasts for 3 years. So we signed a contract with Econic last year, and we signed the PDP contract with Tickets, which is one of the top engineering companies globally. And we also have HQC to work on the detailed design to help us to put the factory, to put the plant down in Zhangjiagang. So, and our plan is next year, we're going to have 20,000 metric ton of polyol plant, carbon dioxide-based polyol plant in Zhangjiagang. And at that time, I welcome all the guests to witness the opening and to see what is the carbon dioxide-based polyol plant look like. And of course, in the future, we will have another very huge plan. So during the 2025 or beyond, we're going to have 1,000 KT polyol plants in place in Zhanagang. So this is our whole plan. You can see if we have 1,000 KT polyol plants, which means we can reduce 300 KT of the carbon dioxide to contribute to our society and also to the industrial zone. Okay, not only for this one, we are also working on the application development, as we just mentioned. This is very important. So for the flexible foam side, from the rigid foam side, from PUD, from all the applications, we are working with the key players in China. BASF is one of the customers Changhua currently have. So we send the samples to get it approved, okay? And of course, my previous company now is working on the rigid foam side, and another like the PUD coating and the synthetic laser. These are the applications, carbon dioxide is well recognized by each industry. And also we have discussed with the end customers, like the customer. They are very interested in this offering because according to their plan, they like to reduce the carbon dioxide for their each product by 30 or 50% in 2025 or 2026. This is a plan. So they are screening for all the products that can reduce carbon greenhouse gas. And also we are working with other advocates as well, because this is what we need to do. We need to work with the policymaker, we need to work with the advocator as well, to promote, to help us, to let the customer know, okay, this is a good technology. And of course, there's some feedback. Okay, this is not a drop-in replacement, so we need a lot of work to do. I think this morning I heard a very good, it's kind of a relationship between the material, between the equipment, and between the processing. So I fully agree with this one. So raw materials is already be here, and the processing, we need to work with the customers to best utilize this, product. And also from the equipment side, as just mentioned, when the carbon dioxide content is increased, the viscosity of the raw material will be increased. So we need to work with the equipment suppliers as well. So this is my last page. So I'm looking forward for all the players in this industry to help us, to help the industry, and to help this society to reduce carbon dioxide. Okay, thank you. That's all.